Welcome back. I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. The pandemic has created a dire economic crisis in the United States. Jobless numbers reached a peak high the fourth week of March with 6.87 million claims. The statistics remain disheartening with 10 million people still unemployed. The economic crisis has forced many people to face tough new realities.
Some industries have barely survived, but others have found a way to thrive. CBS 2's Dave Carlin reports on how the pandemic has forced people to rethink their businesses and their dreams.
Little did I know COVID was going to be still going on a year later.
Jeremy Valletta shows us his restaurant kitchen on the Upper West Side, very crowded with cooks, even with the dining area mostly empty. He's CEO and president of the restaurant group, overseeing about a dozen eateries. COVID-19 saw him shift to the more lucrative virtual or ghost model, where this restaurant serves up American farm to table fare like it always did, but the kitchen also turns out barbecue under a different name, mostly for delivery.
Pivot and make it so we can make some magic and get some other people working. That's the biggest goal.
This past year, some people decided to start up new businesses in industries unfamiliar to them. That took guts.
It's a dream come true in the craziest possible time.
Kate Tachenko left the art world and a stable job at Sotheby's auction house to open a wine store this past September in Yonkers. While art sales slowed at the start of the pandemic, wine was fine.
Because this industry was deemed essential, it helped me to make the decision that, okay, let me try.
We have hopes, I guess, this year.
This new high-end clothing store, Branche, was added to the business district in Westwood, New Jersey. Open since January, it's off to a very slow start. Manager Patrick Yu calls this a marathon, not a sprint. Find a great location, then be patient and be ready for better days.
I think there'll be more traffic for sure in the summer.
Previously, the same space was occupied by White Oak Home. The now shuttered store was owned by Tegan Ashman.
We were able to shut the business down, pay off all of our vendors. There's definitely been a lot of heartache. The overarching thing is Mike and I have had more time together than we've ever had. I've had more time with Ryan than I think I would have ever had, and COVID has forced me to completely hit the brakes on every plan I ever have. It's been introspective. That's the word I would use.
That same introspection led Brian Atienza from his 14 years in real estate to a new career in medicine.
I didn't like I was a non-essential worker.
While the pandemic denied Lord's Lane the opening of the musical she created, Super You, in a traditional New York City theater, she moved the show upstate and premiered it at Aminia's Four Brothers Drive-In. These stories show us neighbors rolling the dice on new jobs in different industries or figuring out a different work-life balance, while others find you don't have to completely change your tune. Just give it a new arrangement. Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.